Okay, guys, and welcome back. Some of you are coming back from you are listening to the podcast, and this will also be a specialized segment on YouTube. So if you're here, subscribe because clearly you like the YouTube thing. So, like I said, we're gonna do the Champions League. We're gonna go group stage by group stage, and then after I do some overall predictions as to how we think this year's competition may go. So basically, everybody going to give their reason as to why they think Arsenal Football Club are finally going to get a taste of European glory. That being said, we have some first timers on the show with us again today. If again you're not coming from the podcast, so we have Loom. Loom, I'm gonna ask to say hi again. What's up, Loom?
Yo, what you seeing? What you seeing?
We have Sean appearing for the first time on Corner Flag Talk. Sean, was it good?
They,
Good, good. How you doing?
Very good. It's so nice to have you. And we have Shivs. So Shivs, big bad thing. I can't remember the last time you was here. No? Like no joke.
I,
Bro.
I think the last time I was on the channel was probably when me and Brandon used to do the UCL lights way back in the day. If you know, you
I
know.
think the last time you was here was when did you do something for the World Cup when we did the group stages thing?
Oh yes, yes,
Like
yes, 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 yes.
Oh yeah,
I
I
think
yeah.
just
that
want
was
to
the
say
last time.
I did the group at the eventual winners, so just putting out that can't lose.
Well done. Well done.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have no idea what happened with Sean. Okay, nice. Okay, forward, cool. So we go from Group A all the way all the way down. So the first group is Bayern, Man United, Copenhagen, and Galatasaray. So Loom, tell me about the place to start by. How you feeling? What the group?
Boy, in the group on the whole, I think we should come second. I'm hoping. But Bayern, we playing Bayern. We playing Bayern first away from home. That's gonna be pretty tough.
Yeah, that's huge.
Um, but oh, you wanna hear my predictions for the group?
Yeah,
All right. Well, I didn't plan anything, but I just gonna go by
no,
it.
that's fine.
Yeah, yeah. But from looking at this group, I'll probably put like Copenhagen fourth, Galatasaray third,
Mm-hmm.
Manchester United second, and Bayern first.
Oh my goodness, I'm blasted into that movement so slow. I was trying to pull up Galatasaray squad now because their squad is basically Premier League streets would forget players at this point. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think most people would probably agree with that we expect United to come out of this group. Some serious questions has to be asked now if Oil don't come out of this group. Because even though like it is Bayern, like after that, you guys are very much the favorites after that. Shivs, what's your feelings about
Yeah.
this group? You expecting any
Mm,
surprises or you feel straightforward?
Actually, yes, yes. We'll get into the surprise team, but I think United might drop down to the Europa League.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
spicy off
Yeah,
the top. I love it.
yeah. And actually, I might be jumping the gun, but United would be my surprise exit team. Yeah, I just the way everything going, Ten Hag seeming to lose control of the team every week. Unless he gets fired and some new manager comes in, they get the new manager bounce. I see them dropping into the Europa League. Sorry.
You know what's the funny thing, right? Chefs will come on the show, say something like this, but yet I will still be the one getting accused of being the United hater. That is insane. I just want to call out somebody names that is currently on Galatasaray, right? They have Boro Icardi, Hakim Ziyech, Wilfred Zaha, Tete, who was on loan at Leicester last season, Muslera, who feel like I feel like since I started watch football, Muslera is your guy keeper dog.
Yeah.
Cedric Bakumbu, Demrabe, Angelino, Dries Buttes, Lucas Torreira, Tangai, and Dombele. Like, bro,
It looks
so
like a
many of these
Saudi team.
players, like, dog,
Yeah.
big
Yeah,
man thing.
yeah,
It
it,
does
it,
actually look
it
like a
does.
solid team. Oh, look, I think the only way that Galatasaray gets out of this group Champions League, right, is their home games because like we all know going to Turkey, their stadiums just be insane though. Like you know, like people who've gone to away games in Turkey, they just feel like they gotta die dog. Because of how intense this weekend, the flares, the fireworks, the everything is being insane. Um well, I guess kind of everybody assumed that Bayern gonna go through. Sean, how you feeling about the Bayern team right now? You feel like they're overrated, they're underrated? How you feel about them?
I like it. I think it's good. Um, I do like obviously they bought Keane in the summer. I
Yeah.
think that is probably the thing they needed the most, a good striker. I think the
Yeah.
defense is solid. The midfield may have like a few cracks here and there, especially with, Kimmich now seeming like he's unsettled.
Mm-hmm.
Might have issues with the coach. I don't know. But
Mm-hmm.
midfield might be the issue with them, but I don't think the attack should show any trouble because, I mean, Sane looks like he's getting back to his best too. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think they'll easily top this group, to be honest.
Kind of
Yeah,
Kim
I
too.
kind of agree with that too. Yeah, Kim dog. Oh god, dog. That's insane, you know.
Kim, and
Um.
then
mhm.
Tell, the youth player coming
Yeah,
through the
yeah,
ranks.
yeah.
I think he's really good too.
Yeah.
Cool, nice. Moving on. Now the next group is the Arsenal's group, and I like to tell you, as much like I was so excited to be back in Champions League, and for those who I talk to regularly, before the draw, I literally always say, "Bring me Bayern," because no, I'm back in the Champions League, right? I want to play a big side. And I hope this is not like famous last words, but like our group, I feel like if teams in the Europa League now because it's
Yeah.
Sevilla who are perennial Europa League winners, PSV who we literally played in the Europa League last year, and Lens who are making the Champions League for the very first time in their career. Despite the fact that I do think, and I've always said this, and like this is where Arsene Wenger has like lost all my respect in some ways. It's like for a club of Arsenal stature, our European pedigree is terrible. And it should be way better than what it is considering that we were in the competition for like 21 straight years, always making the knockouts. And yet we'd have like two semi-final appearances under Arteta. And Arteta under Wenger. That is horrendous. That is not good enough for a club of Arsenal stature. But given the group, we should stop it. And maybe I going to try to watch it more by case of where we get eased back into life at Europe's elite table. Because of the teams that are in here, dog, Sevilla have been trash this season, as well as Lens have also been trash as they lost a lot of key players again. So, yeah, Virgil, as the perennial heater you are, bro, you have anything to add?
Yes. Now, what looking at this group, as you say this is the season where Arsenal could. I really feel that this is the season where Arsenal could actually push for European glory. I really feel so.
You
So
realize that's a positive thing you said, right? It's not
yeah,
really on
yeah.
brand.
No, yeah. So that why I feel Arsenal might end up in Europa League, because they could push and get and get a Europa League title. Nah, but the thing is, looking at this group, as you mentioned, this is a very favorable group for Arsenal. There's those teams where
Mhm.
Arsenal for sure have to come out
It's
on
like a
top.
City group. It's like a Man City group.
Very well, hey, I can't find that because I don't see how our group is. Our groups. I not watching none of my group stages game. I be real sure. I not really taking that. Except the Leipzig game because I want
You mean the annual Leipzig
yeah,
game,
the
right? The
annual
annual
Leipzig game.
Leipzig.
Yeah, I want Pep to see how Xavi playing and say, so that youth man could be, we could bring him to the Etihad. But going
Okay,
back to
yeah.
but going back
Well,
to Group B.
mhm. Finish and then I'll
Yeah,
say what
I
I
was
was going
saying
to
go,
say.
I was saying go back to Group B. I honestly feel Sevilla. Honestly feel Sevilla go and try their best to come to it, because I feel like Sevilla they need to feel at home in Europa League. But other than that, I feel like for sure, first Arsenal going to push for going to be the ones to come out of that group. I don't know who
Mhm.
going to be second because as much as Sevilla seems like this the second strongest team, I'm not going to write off PSV. And Sevilla have
Mhm.
that thing about them where they just like to be in Europa League. So I really feel
Yeah.
like that's why I see it.
Okay, so what? Well, everybody kind of was in agreement except for Shivs, who said United would finish third in the first group, right? I'm gonna ask everybody again, and I'm gonna go around who you think your top two would be. Or well, the order of the group, because then you can say who you think going Europa League as well. So I'll go that Arsenal top of the group. I will also have PSV second. I thought PSV were great last year. They won the league as well, and they still
Yeah,
recruited well, even though they lost some key players this year, like Javi Simmons and stuff. No, sorry, they didn't win the league. Fey not win the league, but they still had a really good campaign.
they
I
do.
would have them as second, and I would have Sevilla as third because they will do terribly enough just but just good enough so that they can finish third, go to Europa League and win it again. So yeah,
Exactly.
Virgil, was the order that you have it in?
For Group B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say for me is really same for that. I feel Arsenal, PSV, and Sevilla, and Lens for sure. I feel like
Uh,
they really have a big chance in that group, honestly.
Shivs, anything different, bro?
Be a second because I just have a feeling they're not going to slip down to third. But I don't know. But yeah, I think Arsenal finished first. Lens just have to ride. Um, you know what? Yeah, just to be different, I'll put Sevilla second.
Cool. Sean?
I kind of agree with you and Virgil, but even though Sevilla dead last in La Liga, no points.
Let's also
Yeah,
dead last in Liga too, though. Like, this is
yeah.
terrible
I mean,
Yeah, boy.
representation in
they're
Europe,
not
dog.
even in contention for top three. So,
Yeah.
um, knowing Sevilla, they
Hmm.
are like the Real Madrid of Europa League. They are a cup
Yeah.
team. They could do as
Yeah.
bad as they want in the league, and they'll still show up in the cups.
Yeah.
I think I'll do Arsenal, Sevilla, PSV, Netherlands.
Nice. So we have two Sevilla,
Yeah.
second place, and two PSV. Loom, what you have, bro?
As much as Sevilla doing real bad in the league right now, I think I'll put Sevilla second. They always a threat in European football, obvious. And what they did last season to us, you know. But yeah, I'll put Sevilla second,
Hmm.
PSV third, and Lens fourth. Um, Sevilla, I think Sergio Ramos maybe could help them in the Champions League with his experience.
Hmm.
And they actually just won today too. They won 1-0. They're preparing, you know.
Hey,
They're
look,
doing they,
at the end of the day, as a man that supported a club that again is extraordinarily pitiful when it comes to actually having European experience, I not gonna knock any club that is actually win when it comes to playing European football. Though. So cool. Moving on. We have Napoli, Real Madrid, Braga, and Union Berlin. And the thing is, even given what Napoli has been achieving last season, they really haven't been at it at much this season. So, Shivs, it have no better place for you to start with this, bro. How you feeling going into the Champions League this year about Real Madrid? What's your feelings amongst the group?
To be honest, we're going out there with Kepa, no Militao. Vinny should be. No, I don't think Vinny will be back. When it starts next week. So we have no striker as well. So it's a very
You have Jude, bro. What
undermanned
striker
squad.
do you
That yeah,
need?
but that was what I mean. Hopefully Jude can carry us. But um, to be very honest, I think we will finish second. One of Braga or Berlin will beat us, and I think we'll finish second behind Napoli. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, just like I
That's
said,
a big shout
I,
to right now.
I don't really have all the faith in the world in Kepa or Lunin. So that there's that. Militao, like I said earlier, are probably our best centre back out as well for the entire season. Vinny, probably our
Hmm.
best forward, out for a while. So it's just midfield FC and Jude. Hopefully, he can carry us to the promised land. But yeah, I honestly think we'll finish second. I know when Yuan see this, he will claim the underdog, Real Madrid underdog gimmick. But
Mm.
hopefully, it works one more time.
Sean, as a Barca fan, how you feel about what Shim saying there about Real Madrid and trying to pull out underdog tag?
Definitely pulling a gimmick on you.
He's like gimmick. It is
Yeah,
100%
boy.
a gimmick, bro.
No
He forced it.
Militao advantage Madrid, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Hey,
I honestly,
mhm.
uh,
if you think he's your best centre back, well, fair play. But I think Alaba is your best centre back. I think Militao has always been sus, but his speed and the ability to progress the ball does make up for it. I
Fair
think
enough.
Madrid is
So
Napoli
on that note,
second.
Sean, how you think you see this group going?
I think Madrid first, Napoli second, Berlin third, and then who's the other one?
Braga.
Braga.
Braga fourth.
Yeah. Loom, you have any hope for Napoli top in this group, bro?
nah, not really. Um, they're actually not doing as well as last season in the Serie A too.
They are.
The defense looks very weak without Kim in it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, But the team is still a very strong team, so I expect them to come out this group. So I'll put Real first. Real is just is Champions League itself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't go against that team. So Real first, Napoli second. I'll probably go Union Berlin third and Braga fourth.
Nice. Virgil, anything different?
Nah, cause I don't know what Ship's trying to do with this whole Madrid finishing second thing. Cause
You see,
for
nobody
Napoli,
believe him in it.
because
This
for
is why
Napoli,
nobody's talk
yeah.
with shivs in it. Because it is what a pull this stupidness all the time.
'Cause
You get
honestly,
all
honestly,
one
for
gets, all one gets.
honestly for Napoli, the two Napoli two major losses really was Kim and Spalletti leaving as coach. Because I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like he used to bring that extra energy, and I feel like if that side going up against Madrid, I feel like with that energy that they had before, I understand because it's a weakened Madrid side, but I feel Napoli right now.
Mhm.
I feel Napoli and Madrid really going both of them going to take points off Braga and Union Berlin. So it really going, but I really feel at the end of the day, it's going to finish Madrid first, Napoli second. Union Berlin, I feel like they for sure going to manage that third spot, and I feel
Mhm.
like that's how it's gonna go.
Cool. I have nothing different to what you guys are saying. Next up we have Group D. Is Benfica, Inter, Salzburg, and Real Sociedad. And if you all are coming across from the pod, you'll know that we have been doing prop for Inter so far. And that being said, I have Inter top in this group. I don't expect anything different from anybody else. They were the Champions League semi-finalists last year for a reason. And I think we all expect that to continue. Sean is somebody that had holds a lot of grief over the fact that they were the Champions League semi-finals because he feel like in an alternative reality that would have been Barcelona there and not them. Um, but so it is go, boys. So it is go. Um, However, the rest of this group then becomes a little bit more interesting because we have Benfica who have one loss and four wins so far this season domestically. You have RB Salzburg who are a constant in the Champions League at this point. And then you have Real Sociedad who are technically undefeated so far this season, but because they draw three games so far, and the last game they won was 5-3. However, at the moment of recording, they are
Yep,
currently 1-0 up against
yep,
Real Madrid. And so Shivs was dog Shivs is the only man I know to smile when he started losing because he's get to pull the underdog gimmick in it. Is crazy. Um I'm not gonna ask Shivs because you're gonna be boring. Um Sean, how you feel about Real Sociedad chances are coming out of the group?
I think it comes down to Kubo because they lost so a lot this year.
Yeah, yeah.
But Kubo has been playing really good.
Mm-hmm.
I still think Inter first, Benfica second though, especially with Benfica adding Di Maria. I think.
Oh yeah, boy. Clutch master
Oh,
too, you
forgot
know.
about that. Forgot about that.
Yeah, true. Very right,
Yeah,
you know.
forget about that.
Um
I think Benfica second, Sociedad third, and then Salzburg fourth.
so I still wanted to be different because only because Tierney on loan at Real Sociedad, but dog, that is so true, eh? Like Benfica having Di Maria alone is such a big change because of the fact that he's so clutch when it comes to Europe and stuff like that. So I don't even think we try to be different. I could probably do anything different and have Inter and Benfica coming out of the group. Loom, you have anything different or feeling
I
the same way?
agree. I think the first and second will be between Inter and Benfica. So Sociedad have
Mm-hmm.
a very good team. I really like Kubo. This guy Zubamendi. I think your boy is
Yeah.
on loan with them too. TNE.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. But I think is a toss up. I'll go different. I'll put Benfica first and Inter second. Even though I'm very keen on Inter to reach far,
Yeah.
is a
Yeah.
50-50 for me between who's first and second. Benfica's team is very strong, as you said. They get back. They have Di Maria, who is such a clutch and underrated player. Antonio
Mm-hmm.
Silva. Antonio Silva is a potentially elite centre back in the making. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
Benfica. I think they could come first in this group, and they have this boy, Juan's boy Neves,
Mm-hmm.
the next Ruben Neves. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
Benfica is a very good team, and I'm a big fan of
Cool.
Schmidt. Yeah.
Virgil Shivs or have anything different or with so far it's
Nah,
Benfica and Inter going forward
yeah,
is
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I agree with everybody for once.
Yeah, yeah, those two going forward. But for the order, I really feel Inter will be the one finishing second. But the thing about Inter's the master are those long games. So I feel like finishing second not going to really throw them off too much.
Facts, eh? That's a good point. Next up we have Group E, which is Feyenoord, Atletico Madrid, Lazio, Celtic, and I know I'm saying this off of the back that Atletico lost this weekend, but Atletico ever since January has been very good this year. Like they entire
Hmm.
2023 has been pretty good, and Thomas Lamar actually tore his MCL apparently today and is out for the next 6 months, which will be a big miss for them. And that in itself, I think brings this group probably a bit closer because I do think that Feyenoord, even though that they lost, what's this guy in midfield name? Boy, oh my goodness, the Turkish center mid, what's his name? And I think he went Benfica self, you know. I'll check it just now.
Oh,
Oh, Coco.
Cook, thank you, dog. Yeah, even though they
Yeah.
lost Coco, they lost a few other players because when you lost players, just come and go. I still expect them to be competitive as well as Lazio is actually beat Napoli before the international break. They do have a good team. They have players who have been involved in European ties before. So I do expect the group to be closer, but I think I'll still have Atletico first and Lazio second. Virgil, do you have anything different? Anything you want to add?
Um, I feel like with this group is a lot of high energy games we'll get because one when it comes to European nights you can't count out Celtic and you can't count out Abel Feyenoord, a team that they did well in their group. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like they may be the ones to really throw a little upset in that group, but I'm not too sure as how much it will affect things at the end of the group stage.
Mm-hmm.
But I really feel, as much as I like Atletico, I really feel Lazio looking real good this season. Lazio looking real good with the players that they brought in. They have like a lot more attacking options because not only relying on Immobile, they brought in Castellanos they brought him from La Liga. He just there fitting into the team, and this Lazio team really looks like I feel like they try and take a page out of the Inter book, and I really feel like they
Mm-hmm.
they, they could do something in Champions League. So it's a toss up between first and second, honestly. So that's why I really can't decide yet who I want to put first. But I really feel Atletico and Lazio will both advance out of the group stage. But for third, that'll be an interesting one. I really feel between Feyenoord and Celtic, it might be Feyenoord, honestly.
Vibes, cool. Um, so I got four goal Group G. Sorry, I am skipping ahead. I'm so sorry. Sean Shiv's Loom. Or you have anything different to the order you're gonna go with? So
Uh,
you have Lazio first, right? Virgil, and you put Atletico second.
I put Lazio first. I put Lazio
Yeah,
first.
I
I got
think I think
Atletico first and Lazio second. Where
I
are
think
Loom?
this is the group I go and go bowling. I think I'll let it go
Mm.
and get knocked out.
I like that.
Yeah.
I
Ooh,
like that. I like that
hey.
a lot.
Um I'm actually a huge fan of slot. I'm a huge fan of slot, so I think Furnoy could do well in this group actually.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Um so I think Furnoy will come second, Lazio first. I'll
Mm-hmm.
agree with Uzi on Lazio. Are keen on their
Mhm.
project right now with Sari. Um
Yeah.
third place I'll go Atletico, and fourth place Celtic, flicking Celtic. I mean,
But
what
you know the
I
thing,
don't
eh?
really.
Celtic is going to take 3 points off of somebody in this group,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and that one team
Yeah,
going to feel hella sour
Eh,
afterwards.
and
Not when they
it,
know
and
the
it, it
knockout.
might be Atletico, they might be taking a
Yeah,
point on Atletico
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm
fair
very keen
enough.
on Furnoy. I think I like this player from them Santiago Jimenez or something like that. A striker. I really like it,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you can
yeah.
watch out for him. But yeah, I'll go Lazio and Furnoy second.
Sean, what you have for my boy? Starting up for your La Liga, man.
so they go first for sure. I think Feyenoord second and Lazio third.
Oh. Spicy, bro. I like that.
Mhm.
Shivs, what you have?
I agree with Virgil. I put have Lazio first. I think Atleti would finish second, but I could see a world where Celtic 3 points to take is from Atleti and they do slip down. But
Hmm.
I'll put Atleti second, Feyenoord third, Celtic last.
Cool. So we're gonna do Group F now, and I'm gonna forego Group G afterwards because we all gonna have City first or real life 6 seconds, and it
Yeah.
really doesn't even make sense even discuss it. At that point, we might as well talk
I
about
think
was it
City will
B team
finish
that
third.
City got out. Shut up. Um, then we have Group F, which is the group of that, right? PSG are in terrible form. Dortmund are in terrible form. Milan are coming off of a heavy
Hammering.
loss. And Newcastle only get a second win in 5 games this weekend with a 1-0 win against Brentford. Like, nobody apparently wants to go into this in a good shape. So
Yeah.
that makes it even more complicated as to like how you actually go about predicting this group. Um, However, where I would go a bit bold and say is that I still think the PSG project will do well. I just don't see a world where Mbappe is not in the round of 16. I just can't see that. And so the team that I think would join them is are gonna lean into European heritage, bro. And your scenario will finish second and go through in this group. And my hot take is that I think Newcastle will come last in this group. I will get knocked out early. I think they'll come completely out. And however, I think that would do them. Obviously, that's not what they want. They want to be in Champions League. They want to be in Europe. They want to be competing. But I think that will do them better for their domestic pursuit of finishing top four again next year.
Hmm.
So minus PSG first. I have AC Milan second. I believe in that AC have a taste of what it takes to come out of their group now. And AC compared to Dortmund have broken their glass ceiling. I fed
Hmm.
up with Dortmund. They always is what it has been for the last 10 years of a team that will come second in their group, come second in their league, and never push beyond that. Yeah, the whole of Europa League, dog. And this weekend, they had to come back from 2-all with a side that, honestly, I can't even remember what was their name. Give me 1 second, with Freiburg. I thought it was the team that no, the team they draw 2-all with last week was some terrible team that now get promoted.
Yeah.
And it I can't even tell you like where the spark comes from that team anymore because I know Royce, they had some issues with him. It's really Brandt. I know they bring it from Fulkrug, who I'm a fan of, but eh, eh, eh. Here what they need to do, right? They need to go down in the Europa League and in January come, parallel 80 million bid for Smith Rowe, take Smith Rowe and recover their season. Boom bam bang. Everybody happy dog. All
So, so,
parties good.
so all the players they could get. You were them lying Arsenal pockets, huh?
But that basically what I do for all, yeah.
Don't wanna do that first?
A man who make one Premier League appearance costs 45 million to go Chelsea.
Well, that now we fault. That Chelsea fault.
Right? I said for not wanted to do the same thing. Virgil, what's your thoughts on the group? And then you'll tell me who you feel coming out.
And that thing. Yeah,
I
you're
know
right.
you
You're
want to
right.
agree with me. You see, I know you want to agree with me. You just want it
Yeah,
to be difficult.
but what I will agree with is that all the teams really going into this first game week not in the best form, not really on the good results. But looking at that, I really feel this is a group that everybody feel could swing, and you could swing either way because of whatever. But in Champions League, I feel like it really just looks like that. I feel like once by game week 3, things might already start upon us, and we might know what direction might go. I feel like the only issue might be deciding who will be first and second. But for that, I really feel for these Champions League nights, I feel AC Milan top of that group. I feel AC Milan finishing that group first,
I like that. I like that.
and I
And I
feel.
hope, and I
Mhm.
hope after PSG comes second that Man City draw PSG in the round of 16 again.
I think
I
that
hope so.
yeah, we could send them on early, we could send them on early. That not gonna be no problem.
Well, if
But
Kyle Walker gave Mbappe space like he gave Ward Prowse this weekend, you can see what will happen. No problem.
I, hmm. But anyway, good. But anyway, I really feel looking at at the other three teams. You see Newcastle, this fairy tale that we have with Newcastle, and we want Newcastle to do good and whatever. I feel like everybody would want if Newcastle is not to make it out of the group. Everybody want Newcastle to finish in a Europa League spot. But for something, I really feel Newcastle going to just collapse after game week 3. I really feel they're going to just collapse and they go and finish that group last. Because as much as I really would want them to go Europa League and and for that to happen. But I really feel the group going to finish Milan first, PSG second, Dortmund go and get a Europa League spot, and Newcastle going home.
Same.
Up
Um,
there.
Loom, anything different?
Yeah, I am putting PSG first because I like PSG. You know, they're not in the best of form right now, but Luis Enrique is an elite manager. They signed some really good players. Gonzalo Ramos for one. Dembele had a stinker yesterday, but it was yesterday or Friday, but he's a
I
top.
told you.
Yeah, he's our
Yeah,
next
yeah, yeah.
top
Go
draw
ahead,
player.
man.
Yeah. So PSG first. I'm actually I going with Newcastle second. I think Eddie Howe
My
could make it out
guy,
of the group. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
my
think I'm
guy.
going with Newcastle second. I think AC Milan I don't like how they're looking right now. Pioli the way they set up, I think they're very weak defensively. We on the next other hand, Newcastle this Champions League might suit Newcastle because a lot of teams are open, play a high line. Newcastle are very strong defensively and they could counter teams in the Champions League. So I'll go Newcastle second. I think they'll shock everybody. And St James Park is a very hard place to play in. And I'll
Mm-hmm.
go with AC third and Dortmund fourth.
Nice.
Sandro
Shivs.
Tonali will have revenge. Tonali will have
Sandra
revenge on
Tana.
AC
Yeah,
Milan
yeah. I
Yeah.
don't. I don't. I One thing I'm not doubting
if he
is
plays though. If he
Tonali
plays,
scoring assistant.
Shivs.
because
Give
actually
us
I find
something.
they look
Um,
good this weekend when he wasn't playing.
to be very
True.
honest, exactly what he said is what I was gonna say. I think just no logic behind it. I think Newcastle just based off vibes and what Leicester did when they won the Champions League that one season. I think they're gonna shock everybody. They're gonna make it out of the group. I think they'll finish second behind that dictator in Paris and his friends. Milan drop down third and Dortmund just here for the right. Although I do think it's gonna be very close, probably like 1 or 2 points to separate everybody. Uh, but yeah, PSG first, Newcastle second, Milan third,
And
Dortmund last.
and even the players Newcastle have an attack like Isaac, Gordon, Wilson, Harvey Barnes. Those are very good transitional footballers, and I think they could be very dangerous against teams.
Valid. Sean, are you going to be the saving grace for Dortmund, bro?
Not Dortmund. You said hot take, but I don't think your take was that hot for the Newcastle last. Because I think a lot
Uh-huh.
of people would. I actually
Okay.
have Newcastle
Woo!
first.
Yes, my
Hey.
The
guy, my
hot take.
guy,
This is the hot take here.
my guy.
Newcastle first, PSG second, Milan
Wow.
third, Dortmund last.
Crazy. Hey, fair play though. Dog, but you know the thing, right? Even when I think about Newcastle, I what y'all are saying and what I'm saying is the two scenarios I can see happening. It's either like it goes extremely well for them or it just goes extremely bad. Like it don't have no in between for me that way. And as well, you're right. As we all have pointed out, none of these teams are going in like on top of their form. Like, not even a case of where like they've been getting results. They've all been very hit and miss. In fact, AC Milan probably is the best team going in form wise because until they lost this weekend, they were undefeated going so far this season. So yeah, that is all the groups. The extent to which this will be graphically represented on the screen is depending on how much time I have later. Next up, we're gonna have the overall predictions. So, team to win. All those who say somebody besides Man City, speak now.
Me,
Well, Man City
Manchester
not going to
United.
win.
Nice.
me,
Yo, I have
my
it on
boys,
record. We're going for one for United on record. Shivs, who you going for?
my boys in the back, Real Madrid. Even though we're probably not gonna win, out of back my
Underdog
boys,
gimmick again.
out of back my boys.
Yeah, yeah.
Virgil, you gotta pretend like it's not you.
Dog, why don't white people feel City looking strong and we gonna win this group? You know? But
Don't
based
give
on but
I'll
based
still
on
be
how,
about
yourself
me doing
up.
the underdog gimmick.
Please give
but
me a
based
I'll still
ease
be
up.
about me doing the underdog gimmick.
based on how we looking, yeah, I feel we might do our back to back. I
Shucks. Sean, City too.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'd like my boys to be make it far, but I think City or Bayern.
Yeah.
I'd say
Cool. So outside of City winning, what is like an outside shout you guys have for a team to win the Champions League? Well, sorry, not City. Well, whoever you said. So if you said City, Real, or United. Outside of that, who's our outside shout you guys have to win the Champions League?
Bayern.
Bayern.
Yeah.
Virgil.
Uh,
that's a fun. No, I honestly feel. You see, I want to say Bayern, but I be real. I be real.
You
I'm
don't
not
feel like an
convinced.
outsidish? Oh,
But the thing
okay.
is, I'm not convinced yet that I feel about Bayern could go all the way. I'm not
Mm.
convinced yet with Bayern. And then obviously when you're
Mm-hmm.
looking at the other likes of the other teams, like Madrid, them is like bigger things. But I really feel, I really feel Atletico Madrid might have a chance of pushing out with Inter now. I really
Yes.
feel if all things go good and once coming on, how they do with the making the picking the semi-finals or the part to the finals picking out. I feel if
Mm-hmm.
that favorable for them and they reach far enough, they
Mm-hmm.
can manage like Inter get some good get a good run, reach the final. I know when it comes down to the final, it don't matter how you play, and when it comes down to ugly football, the Atletico Madrid type of game, I feel Atletico could, if things go good, I'll give it to them.
Right. So we have one for Inter, one for Bayern. Sean, we have
I think Bayern probably are the second favorites.
yeah, I
But
guess
not
I kind of didn't want
surprise
to come
shout.
across like a second favorite. So I just like, I guess I didn't really know the phrase is any different. But yeah, I guess Bayern. Because like, I think like Bayern City was like the teams that like you expect to be there given how things set up right now. And like somebody like outside of that, you know?
Outside, I back my boys. Like shivs, I
You
had to back
see,
my
I
boys.
like that because my answer was Arsenal. Look, fully sending it. No
Yeah.
European
Yeah.
Respect
heritage.
that. Respect
Let's
that. Respect that.
go,
Respect that.
dog. Our record in Wembley is insane. You know what the final is in Wembley, dog. You know, it's the last iteration of the Champions League in its current format is all set up now. Run me Man City in the final, look. Every single time we play City in Wembley, it is wapow, licks. Bring me Man City in the final and bring
Hey,
me Virgil back in Trinidad for that game, dog. I am going to be
hey,
unbearable, dog.
that'd be a good game. But people don't understand that's Etihad London, That we wrong,
Dog. Virgil, I am telling you, if it ever have a Champions League final where me and you play, dog, I locking you up if we lose that game. You will never hear from me again. Ever, ever. God, I found this bad. Because the stupidest I went through this year after one title race with you when we had to do the pod back together, I not going through that on a European level. That is
Oh yeah.
unnecessary. Okay, Dark Horse, a team that you think can make a serious run in the competition that not necessarily to win, but yeah, a serious run in the competition. Shevs, who you have for me?
Again, Newcastle. I think they're gonna have like a similar thing with Leicester that one season. I think they can make the quarters, maybe the semis, depending on how the draw goes. But I think definitely quarters might pull upset here and there, getting there. And yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
it'll be Newcastle. I think Isaac has a lot to prove. And yeah, Newcastle.
Cool. I want to say mine before somebody else say it. And I was going to say Atletico Madrid at first, but Atletico has gotten a lot of props so far on this. So my other one was going to be RB Leipzig. Javi Simmons has started to life phenomenally well there. They have recruited really well. And the fact that they gained their Man City game all the way in the group, so they could, come second in the group. And depending on who they draw in the round of 16, they can probably make a quarterfinals appearance and be a little tricky for somebody. So I go in for RB Leipzig. And again, I'm a huge fan of Xavi Simons, bro. And he started to life in there extremely well. I think in his first 3 games, there was like 3 goals, 4 assists, or some shit like that. It has been brilliant for him so far. So yeah, Loom, what's yours, bro?
Well, is United count as one since we're so much shit?
No, you
I know.
can't. You don't
I
say
can't.
United to win the
Nah,
thing. They can't beat a win on a dark
nah,
horse.
but on a reels probably either Inter won't count as well because how they made. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'll probably
Somebody that
yeah
unexpected to make it to like at least
I'll probably
quarters.
pick Benfica then. I'll probably pick Benfica then.
Nice. I like that.
Spring up.
And Shivs, who you say? I try to remember who you say.
Newcastle.
Nice. Virgil, what's yours?
I was thinking Leipzig, but I don't know. I feel like I have a lot more. I have a lot more faith in Lazio. I feel Lazio
Oh,
might have a serious push. I feel like they might reach far.
nice. Shawnee, where from?
This gonna sound real jokey. PSG.
But
I mean,
like
to
like
be
like,
fair, dog,
like
they been
PSG
cross around the 16 real long. I
yeah,
find it.
yeah, like PSG
Yeah,
every season.
they just never make it fast. So, I mean,
So, early exit team, guys. So we want to start wrap this up. My early exit was obviously Newcastle. Virgil, what's yours?
Nah, glad you asked me quick. Yeah, early exit. Arsenal.
Look, as he
Damn.
say that, I knew you guys say that.
Nah,
Innit?
John.
Quick.
Nah,
It written in
John.
the script. I'm
So
telling
shut
you.
up, dog. Shivs, what's
Hey,
yours?
go find me the script.
He
Find the
learned.
script.
Shivs, what's yours?
I kind of alluded to it earlier. Man United. Also shout out there to Barcelona. Hoping we can head down into Europa League again. Um,
Dog, any world,
love you, Sean. Love you,
any
love you.
world that we live in, dog, that Barca don't come out of that group, right, dog. Them, dog, Xavi had to get sacked. I'm sorry to say that, but he had to get sacked, dog. Um, Loom, what's yours, bro? Early exit.
I guessing how since I put Atletico to get knocked out the group, probably Atletico.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is, yeah, that is a big one. Sean, what's
Yeah, yeah.
yours?
I guess Milan or Manchester United.
Yes, we'll go with that. Okay, guys, I give my player who has never like stood out in Europe before that they expect to stand out this year.
Hmm.
I gonna go a little biased and I'm gonna say my dog Gabriel Martinelli. A lot of men in with team making a debut, and so you know, easy for them, an easy excuse for them to shine. Shivs, what's yours?
Hmm.
I was gonna say Saka,
Nice.
but I'm gonna
No, no,
change my
no, we
mind
taking it.
to
We
Isak.
taking soccer. You don't register it. Unfortunately, you should not say it. You should have said it afterwards. Loom, what's yours?
His.
I want to go Hoyland, but I don't want to blight him, so I won't go him. I'll go probably Tell from Bayern Munich. I think he's a very, very good player. Pace
Mm.
and power, dribbling, technique, everything you want in an attacker. So I'll probably go for Tell.
Nice. Sean, what's yours?
I had a couple. I mean,
Yeah, give it.
he said
Go ahead.
well, I mentioned Tell earlier, and he now say Tell too. So Tell. I mean, I think this year I firmly believe João Felix will have a good comeback year. He's been looking good.
I like it. I like
So
it.
Hmm.
he keeps it up. I think Xavi Simons as well, and then Doku will also have a good year.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Doku's
Yeah.
a
Nice.
real good
Mm.
shot.
Virgil, what's yours? What's yours?
For me, yeah. No, but that the Javi
I'm
Simons
sure he
is
started
a
smiling that way. He said
nah.
Doku and Virgil just started smiling.
That makes it easy. No, but the Javi Simons is a good shot. No, but I really feel in the long run, I really feel Kolomuani going he going have a good season
Oh,
in Champions League.
fair enough. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So we wrap it up there. This should be out either the morning of the Champions League or Monday. I really hope it reaches Monday, though. Hope for the best. And hope all you enjoy the Champions League. And thank you guys for coming on. And catch you guys next time. See you soon. Take it easy. Later.